Hari Om. Last two sessions we began with Yaksha Prashna. Okay, so this is an episode which comes in the Mahabharata at the end of Vana Parva, right? So Yaksha is asking questions and who is answering?
Yudhishthira.
So Yudhishthira is answering the questions, right? So now we will continue. So this shloka, the next shloka which Yaksha asks is on the Kshatriyas. So there are four questions which he asks on the Kshatriyas. What are the characteristics or the qualities of a Kshatriya? What is their Dharma? What signifies the weakness of a Kshatriya? And what is Adharma for a Kshatriya? So these are the four questions which comes in one shloka, right? So the first question is, Kim Kshatriyanam Devatvam? What is the characteristic or what is the main quality of a Kshatriya? So Yudhishthira answers, the main quality of a Kshatriya or a warrior is that he has to know the art of warfare. Shastra is what he says. So a warrior has to know how to wield weapons, because what is his duty? His duty is to safeguard the country. His duty is to protect the country. So he has to know the art of warfare. So if he does not know how to fight, then he cannot be a Kshatriya, right? So this is the most important characteristic or quality of a Kshatriya. Next, what is their Dharma? What is the most important aspect of a Kshatriya? What is their Dharma? He says sacrifice. So Yudhishthira says sacrifice is the most important Dharma of a Kshatriya. Why? Because a warrior or a soldier is spending a lot of time safeguarding the nation or the country, and if the need be, even he is ready to even sacrifice his life for the country, right? So what is the most important Dharma for a Kshatriya? It is sacrifice. What signifies weakness for a warrior, for a Kshatriya? So what is Yudhishthira's answer? He says fear. So if a warrior is in the battlefield and if he is scared, can he fight? No. So it is not possible for a warrior to have fear, bhaya. So the most important weakness for any warrior or a Kshatriya is fear. And what signifies their Adharma? What is Adharma for a Kshatriya? If he abandons his duty, if he is not performing his duty, the duty of a Kshatriya is to fight for the country, to fight to protect the boundaries of a country. So if he is not performing his duty, then it amounts to Adharma, right? So here we find that there are four questions asked and all the four answers are given by Yudhishthira. So he says what signifies their weakness, fear. So there is this episode which comes in the Mahabharata later also, if you remember. Anybody remembers? An episode which comes in the Virata Parva when they are in Ajñātavasa. I am not going to tell the story. So at the end of their Ajñātavasa, the Kauravas feel that the Pandavas are staying in the kingdom of Virata and they decide to attack. So then what happens? The prince of Virata, Uttara, okay, so he says that, oh, the Kauravas have come, no problem, I can fight. I am a great warrior. Okay, he actually does not know how to fight properly. So he says that I am a great warrior and I am going to go alone to fight without the army. And Arjuna knows that this fellow does not know how to, he cannot fight with the Kauravas. He is staying in the kingdom of Virata as what? As a dancer, Brihannale. So he says that I was once upon a time the Sarathi, the charioteer of Arjuna. Come, I will be the Sarathi. So Arjuna as the Sarathi and Uttara behind in the chariot, they go, and when Uttara sees the entire Kaurava army, what does he do? He gets scared and he starts running away. He jumps out of the chariot and he runs away. So then what happens? Arjuna gets down, he's still he's still as Brihannale, he jumps down, he catches Uttara, and then the whole story goes on. So he tells that don't worry, I am Arjuna, go to a place where I have kept my bow and arrow, and then he gets his bow and he fights with the Kaurava. So actually that is the time when their 13th year would have got over. So he realizes that 13th year is over and now he can reveal himself as Arjuna. Okay, so even this episode comes in the Mahabharata. Ramayana workbook is based on Valmiki Ramayana. This workbook is suitable for children above the age of 12. There are exercises, fill in the blanks, quizzes, crosswords, puzzles, etc. from the Ramayana itself. There has been an overwhelming response for the books with over 1,200 copies sold in just a month. A book which can be given as a birthday gift or as return gifts or as competition prizes, etc. For orders and discounts, WhatsApp 9739003467.